if you want to know how much you love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you want to know how much you love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, okay? Take this example. And that's a friend of mine as well who studied in Germany for about 8 years. His mother could not read or write. She was illiterate. At that time, there was no internet, there were no mobile phones. The only way of communication was sending letters. He would send a letter every month, one letter every month. His mother could not read or write. When she got the first letter, she went to her neighbor, her friend. She asked her to read the letter for her. She read the letter and she was in tears. That's his son. And this specific son had a special place in her heart, subhanAllah. Second month, she did the same thing. Third month, she went and that lady wasn't in the country, was out of town. So that day she didn't have anyone to read for her. Her other sons were in school. So she was frustrated for most of the day. Until one of her sons came back from school, she said, read that for me, please. But she was drained at that time, emotionally. When she had this experience, she said, I'll make sure this never happens again. What did she do? She taught herself how to read and write. She literally learned how to read and write just to read the letters coming from her son. So she could read and write. Now the question is, do you think she loves her son? How much? She loves her sons, as you say here, she loves her son to bits. Yeah. Now my question, this woman used to, after she could read, and even before she could read, she always had these letters in front of her. She would hug the letters, look at them, and after she learned reading, she would read them every day. Now my question, this woman loves her son so much, this is why she would read his letters every day. My question is, how often do you read the letters of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? How often do you read the book of Allah? When last did you read the Quran? How often do you do it? Do you feel the attachment as you read the Quran? That's the question. Now you putting your feelings to the test. A lot of, many times we like to, be in favor of ourselves, not face the reality. But with a lot of analogy, we'll be shocked at what we do. Now this woman obviously is a human being and she loves her son so much, and that's why she would read his letters every day, and that's why she took the pains. For all her life she never bothered learning how to read or write, but she learned how to read just because of her son, because she loves her son. Now how much do you love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Don't tell me, but keep the answer to yourself based on how often you read the Quran. That's it, simple.